Welcome to the Sea Object Podcast. I don't know how to say it.
Say it.
Up.
Good job.
This is the Sea Average Podcast.
Welcome to the Sea Average Podcast.
Welcome to the Sea Average Podcast.
More like the world's okayest podcast.
What's up, everybody? Sea Average Podcast, episode 66. Pick up sticks. Today we got myself, Tyler. No, that's not what you used. Let me restart this. I fucked everything up. What's up, everybody?
You did great.
Myself, Tyler Thomas.
Everybody wants himself a Tyler Thomas.
Nobody wants to be
Michael
Tyler Thomas.
Salyer.
Michael
Just fucking everybody's names up. I'm Eric Chavez. Just make up random names. All right. What's up, everybody? Sea Average Podcast, episode 66. I'm Chris Webb. We got Todd Thomas, Kevin Salyer, Mikey Scheid. Whole gang's back.
Hey.
I did it right. I know. Didn't mess up. No one's going to know because I won't edit it out, so I don't have to worry about it.
Right?
Don't edit it. Just leave it there.
Just leave it in there.
Leave it. That's better. It's for
Fine.
quality.
Qu-
Quality check.
It's quantity, not quality, right?
It's the same thing.
What's better? It's not the same thing. It's complete two different things. Quantity is more things. Quality is better product.
Yes.
Regardless, Sea Average. Shut the fuck
He's
up.
like, ooh.
Do what I want. So just as bad as that intro was, the other day I put the kids to bed, right? And I was getting ready to go downstairs, play my video games, all excited. And I turned as I was like about to shut off the lights, and I smacked my pinky toe on my bed. I dropped down immediately and almost cried for 2 minutes. Like it was as I'm like sitting there in a fetal position, holding my toe, trying to like
baby toe?
just a little baby that
baby toe.
it got him.
Yes.
It got him. I feel like I heard a pop when it happened. It was that bad of a stub toe.
Just a tip.
Just a tip. As I'm laying there,
all
though,
day, and then you're like, right into the corner.
as I'm like laying there holding my foot, I'm like, why is something so small hurts so bad?
Like paper cuts, man.
Paper cuts, zits on the chest. Like just sometimes you do it and you're just like your tear comes on out as you're doing it. It's like
Inside the nose.
Yeah, pimple in the
yeah.
nose.
In the
the
nose,
nose.
man. Dude,
this-
you go ahead and like try to like pick it or squeeze it one time and just like tear it up.
Sometimes you have
I'm
to
serious,
like,
like, nope, it's staying. you're part of me now.
You can heal
You got a booger in
yourself.
there.
I can't. I have to try to. I like hype myself up. Like, okay, you can do this. You can do try to get it. Start crying. But I was like,
You gotta take a
why
break.
oh yeah. Why is something so small hurt so bad? Like, I don't get it. Anything ever happened to you like that? Like, make you drop to the ground?
All of the above. Everything you just said.
My God.
Kicked
Just
in the
hit nuts
balls.
so hard,
Kicked in the
dude,
balls.
I
Yeah.
felt like passing out.
Kick the balls is different.
Ooh.
That's like that's a real pain. Being how bad you
something
got
little.
kicked. I mean, your ball's a little, but
Yep.
that's probably why.
How do you know this?
He's damn near showed us as we were setting up, as he's getting up off his couch after getting up off his casting couch. Yeah, he's wearing his
He's
shirt.
got the white one.
He's got his white shirt that blends in with the couch. Can't even see him, just the head.
He's got that WWC.
Huh? This is my Mikey Mike shirt. We gotta have him on the
God.
show by the way.
Is that
Mike-
D-Day
Mikey
with somebody
Mike.
with a mask on?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Fuck.
Controversial as fuck.
Where did you get that?
Isn't that awesome? Come on.
Right? Look at D-Day with a dude with a blue mask on. Huh. Mikey
It was-
Mike. Who's
It was
that?
the guy with that song that I had. I sent you the Mikey Likes It song.
That was from him?
Yeah, that's from his new song that he did. This is like a promo for it, like a
Okay.
promo shirt for it.
Oh yeah. Rep it up, man.
Right. No, we gotta get a couple. We gotta start getting people that been on the show, have them come back on.
All right.
Bobby
How about-
Dodds wants to come back.
Definitely gotta get him. That'd be hilarious. I want to know about the whole. What do you thought about the Will? It might be kind of late now, but the whole Will Smith thing.
Nah, it's never too late, man. They're still talking about
Never
it.
Too late. Bring it on back.
I'll listen to XM radio when I'm or Sirius when I'm driving, and they're still talking about it.
That's fun. Speaking of, so I'll tell you a funny story real quick. One of my kids, I got a couple of them actually, but the first one. So my mom was babysitting the other day while I'm at work, and now the kids are home. Obviously, summer, not to worry about it. So my 5-year-old Ryler, he plays with this little girl down the street, and she's like 5 years old, I think, too. And they played great together. They're always having a good time, but like they always want snacks, right? So they come in asking for popsicle, whatever. Okay, have a popsicle. And then like 20 minutes later, we're showing a snack. Can we have a snack? I want something else. So like about like the third time of them asking, my mom's like, I can make you lunch. So how about you come on in? I'll make you lunch. And the little girl's name's Stella. She can go back to her house for a little bit, get lunch from her mommy, and you guys can come back and play whenever. And so like Kaizen was the one who was in the house, and he was the one saying they want to have another snack or whatever. So she told Kaizen, my 7-year-old, that whole thing about we can have our lunch and go home, come back, whatever. Kaizen goes to the kids and tells them that Stella can't come in her house anymore because she eats all our food. So we get a text message from Stella's mom, like, I'm so sorry that Stella eats your food. Is there anything can I pay for whatever she's like been eating on? Like, we're like, what are you talking about? She's like, yeah, she's still came home saying that Kaizen said that she can't come over anymore because she's all her food. We're like, oh my god, no, like that was not what was said at all.
We didn't say that at all.
We didn't say anything like that. She is more
We
than
thought
welcome to
it,
come
but
over.
we didn't say it.
She's more than welcome to come over and hang out, eat whatever she needs. Like, dude, no, she's fine.
It's
Like,
over now, though.
so-
It's over.
Oh no,
That thought is always going to be there.
she still comes over. But I called my
Smell your
mom
food.
up. I was like, hey, Mona, watch what you say to Kaizen. She's like, why? I told her the story. She's like, oh my gosh, she's like, I didn't say anything like that. Like, what does that mean? So it was like a funny incident that happened with them. But
It's
and then Ryler, though, my 5-year-old, he's been acting up. Like, he's just not been listening, been sneaking. Like, we find like he got into our candy supply that we have up there, and instead of asking us if we can have a piece of candy, he rather takes it, then runs and hides and eats it like behind a couch or in the other room that no one's in there, and then leaves. He leaves the trash where it's at. So he gets busted every time. As I walk around, I see a piece of candy trash, right? Like,
Dude, the funny thing is, what kids don't understand, if you just throw that in the trash can, I will probably never know it.
But
there's like, what's the punishment going to be?
Right?
I got my candy.
But
But
telling
like
a kid,
they leave, like, or they'll stash it. Like Carson does that too. Like I'll find, and he's got little bins in this shelf thing he's got, and I'll open that, and there'll be like 5, 6, 7 fucking pop cans in there. Open another one, it's full of like chip bags. It's like, if you throw this stuff away, I never would have known how much you had.
right?
But now you're in trouble.
Exactly.
Evidence
So along with that,
forensic files over
right?
Get the fingerprint duster out.
Right.
You don't have to, because it's so noticeable.
Yeah.
And then then you look at them like with that look, and they're just like, "What?
Like, that's not mine.
What?
Like, you're the only one who does that.
Right? It's in your room."
It's you. So anyway, so on top of that, Ryler's been, he loves baseball, so he constantly wants to just pick up stuff and just throw it as far as he can, as fast as he can, through like this little squishy dinosaur in the house, whiz it across the living room, hit stuff on the countertop, and like yelled at him twice, like, stop throwing things. So we go outside, we're about to go to Kaizen's baseball game, loading, the baby in the car, getting everything in, and all of a sudden we hear the big bang, like really loud. We're like, what the hell was that? We turn around, he threw a rock and it hit her neighbor's car. I mean, like, oh yeah. So I mean, it was like a, like a $50 size rock that I found that he threw. I don't know where he hit it because I didn't see it. Obviously just heard it, but like they have a
While they were driving, or
no,
just
it's they're parked. Like it was my next door
parked?
neighbor. Like they're
Okay,
parked, they were
alright.
inside, and it hit
Oh.
it hit. I don't know where it hit the car, but like I looked at the car and I saw like a scratch, about like that big, up by their gas tank. But again, I don't know if that was where he hit or what it was. That could have been there before. So like
They're waiting for that.
I freaked the fuck out. Got mad at him. I made him write a letter saying I'm sorry, hit your car with a rock. And I was like, we walked over there and he gave it to him. And the guy was cool about it. I was like, I told him saying like, look, man, I'm sorry. He threw a rock. He's like, that's no problem. Kids are kids. But I was like, if there's, if I don't know where it hit or anything like that, but if you end up finding something, we'll pay for whatever it is. But he was cool about it. And he's like, nah, don't worry about it. It's fine. I'm like,
He probably didn't even hit the damn car that hard. It was probably like
no,
that motherfucker probably fucked it up on a gas pump or something, like cut a corner too sharp, like
that's
straight.
what I'm saying.
Oh
like,
yeah, that's what your kid did.
He definitely could have. He definitely could have done that route, but he was pretty cool about it. So hopefully nothing comes out of it. But I was heated. We're both heated. Like I told you, stop throwing things unless it's a ball and it's like away from
Cannon.
Just pelted the car. I mean, he was probably. Oh, but he's trying to throw it in that direction. He wasn't trying at the car, but I mean, the car was maybe 50 feet from where he was at, and
damn, launched it.
Just crow hop. 5-year-old.
We got him in baseball, don't you? So
I know, but not to pelt cars with.
It's for baseball.
It's for baseball.
Kids need room to throw shit, man.
So that was my week. Having to deal with all that kid stuff.
Does that fun?
Yeah, we did go see saw Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, new one. Not that good.
No,
that was a big letdown. They put way too much in it. They tried way too hard with the nostalgia, and it's like so many plots that just didn't have to be in there, and I wasn't a fan.
It's like Fast and Furious now.
The thing, I like the last two of the Jurassic Worlds, but like this one, it just seemed like they really just try to wrap everything up, like for the entire thing. It wasn't
way too much.
It was like way too much plot. Like they try to bring everybody back, which is fine. And I like that.
Hey, cool. But
right. The plots that they had is like, you didn't need that plot in there to make this movie work. And there's a lot of corny stuff. And Chris Pratt, doesn't matter what dinosaur it is, all he has to do is put his hand out and he'll calm it down. Like, come on, man.
He's using the Force.
He's the whisperer,
Dinosaur
whisperer, Force, whatever. But Kevin, you said you saw the Top Gun.
I did see Top Gun. Nobody else saw Top Gun.
No one's gonna go with me. I don't want to go. I don't want to go watch it by myself.
Dude, I'd love going to watch movies by myself.
My parents did.
First of all, it's cheaper. It is amazing. It is the best movie of the year. Maybe the best movie in the past couple of years.
Better than Spider-Man?
Better than Star Wars?
Spider-Man
I saw the Star Wars comparison, that video you sent. That was pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember exactly what that said, but anybody listen, look up.
Basically, the plot was exactly the same.
It was the same plot as Star Wars, but yeah, look that up. It's really funny, interesting to watch. But it was. I've seen the original a lot, and I actually watched it. I watched it yesterday. Like in 1986, I imagine that if you're a boomer, 86.
Really? I thought it was like 90s.
No, 86. It's older than I am. Yeah.
So,
like if you'd have watched Top Gun when it came out in theaters, like I'm sure it was like probably the best movie of that year, maybe a couple of years.
Mm.
So those type of people who would have watched it in theaters might say that the original is better, but I can't say that. It's a great movie, but
I'm just
the
waiting
new
for it to come
one
out on
is
Paramount.
fantastic all the way through too. Like there's no slow parts. It's great all the way through.
Nice.
I will see it.
Yeah, I like going back to the theaters though. It was a nice experience again. I mean,
I saw a meme about it too,
You
which
take
was
the
really
kids
funny.
there and it's just nice. Like I don't know, I'll pay that a little bit extra to go see it in the theater, but
It's not that much. It's like $5 a person.
I just wait
It's
for
like
it
$5
on
a person.
something.
Depending what time you go.
Yeah.
$5.
Yeah,
What the hell?
we went and saw it at like
If,
the rave.
Yeah, if you go at like during
The matinee.
I think it's like I don't know what noon to.
Well, I usually go in the morning.
5-ish.
We'll go in the morning, then go get lunch.
Oh, that's cool.
I'm not a teenager anymore. I don't go to the movies at fucking 8 or 9 o'clock at night.
Fall asleep.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
You're not gonna make out with your wife while you're watching the movie.
right. Those days are way back.
She's not giving you a handy or a blowy. Can't do the old popcorn trick.
Which sucks too, because the seats are way more comfortable.
Kids these days.
They actually fucking
The armrest
recline
goes
now.
up. Yeah, they recline.
Yeah.
Armrest goes
That's
up.
what
like,
that
"Hey,
is."
come here.
That's the blowy rest is what they call it now.
You gotta sit all the way in the back.
Kids these days, man. They don't understand the struggle.
They
we
got it
had.
all. They got it all.
It's so easy.
Dude,
I saw a meme about Top Gun though, because
they are
in the
right,
original when they do Great Balls of Fire,
Yeah.
they're sitting in the
Oh.
bar and they do Great Balls of Fire.
Yeah.
Goose does. Well, there's an entire fucking bar in the new one full of millennials, full of like people our age, and every single one of them knows the words to Great Balls of Fire. So it's like, it was something like the most unrealistic part of Top Gun was when 100 millennials knew every single word to Great Balls of Fire, like just randomly.
Yeah.
Like that's
well,
you don't know it at the time, but that's a solid point.
we are millennials.
We're not.
Yeah,
millennials.
I know.
Yes,
Yeah, we are.
Come on.
Yeah, we are.
I don't consider myself millennial.
I don't either. I hate it. I was
What would
like,
you be?
"Man, we got to be something else. Come on, we're like,
Like
we're,
our
not
own
millennials.
generation.
we're on the
Exactly.
border of something else, but
We're
I heard
before
we're like-
millennials.
we're in the
We're like
middle.
right before there.
We're not.
no, we
Like
are.
the cutoff is like
It's 84 to 97 or something like that.
Yeah.
We're dead smack in the middle.
No,
We're right in the middle of millennials.
I
Not
disagree.
dead smack. We're kind of a split
I can't do
generation.
math.
We are millennials, but we're kind of a split generation.
We understand both sides.
Because we had the
Right?
play outside till dark, but we also had the start of the internet
Technology.
and
Yeah.
But
That's
we-
technology.
But
you
that
know?
was after we were not kids really anymore. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we were.
That
raised
was
by,
like-
what, baby boomers. Is
That was
what
like
they're called?
the internet came around like at the right
No.
right
Gen
time for
Xers.
us.
Gen X was right
Like-
before us.
Like we were able to masturbate to porn and stuff on the internet at the
We still
right
do that.
time. No, I'm saying we were the first ones that came around at the right time.
We got this shit booming. Where's my payout? I'm putting in my time.
I did my research.
Back in the day when you had to AOL, had to wait and
Right,
just loading a
yeah,
screen
we
so
had-
long.
we
like
had-
this or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Oh God.
We had the scrambled porn.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Freaking
Yeah, it's just
Napster, all that.
I
Access
think I
around
saw
her.
a tit
I think I saw it.
Now it's right on your phone. You ain't gotta worry about it.
for free.
I know.
For free.
Dad come downstairs like,
Shit,
why is the computer not working? Well, I had to click off all these ads.
You see, it was either that or you were downloading shit on fucking LimeWire.
LimeWire,
Or
Napster, BearShare.
Damn, I downloaded
I
a
got-
virus. I don't
had
know
so
how
many-
we got that.
We have 300 viruses, son. You know how this happened? No, Dad, I
Windows
don't.
95 is what it was.
That's when we used to pay for antivirus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh my, watch too much porn. I better go to Office Max and get Norton 360. Try to save my computer.
I did like I got a lot of viruses from BearShare just for downloading music. So much
Yeah.
music.
Well, I did from LimeWire for sure.
LimeWire,
Oh, definitely.
If you download the wrong thing because it didn't look sketchy, then immediately
Talk about
pops up virus. You're like,
cybersecurity
fuck.
now.
fuck.
You could download everything illegally back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Man, they really cracked
Dude,
down.
I still have a binder full of burnt movies.
Oh yeah, just
I used to have.
I don't even think I own anything that will play them.
Yeah.
write DVDs or
Because like I don't think
CDs.
Xboxes won't play them. I think I've tried.
Right.
Really.
They should.
I don't think
Should
so.
play,
Have an
they should play
update in there
DVDs and
that-
Blu-rays.
I've had some of these DVDs.
Probably
I got a
not.
DVD shelf behind me. Some of these DVDs won't play in my Blu-ray or in my Xbox. It'll say like cannot read disc.
See, that happened to my
In the disc
uh,
is clean.
PS2.
yeah.
Yeah,
That shit'll read everything.
yeah. Break out the PS2s. You gotta like dig through boxes to find a DVD player.
Right.
Blow it out.
Banging on the counter, like, all right.
That's my go-to thing. Like anybody says something like something's not working, like, did you try blowing on it? That's the best way we got for games to work.
You
Do your
realize
kids
how
ever like
many
bring
things I've blown
you
on?
like Xbox games?
not-
Like this won't play. And you look out and there's like gum stuck to it and shit. Like shit all over the bottom of it.
Scratches.
Like
Oh,
like
well,
you know why this
that's
won't
where
play?
that went.
Because you got some sticky shit on it. Like
it's now on your
like,
Xbox
this is-
too. So
I hope this is
Still
chocolate.
an entire pop inside.
Did you blow your fucking nose on the disc or what?
Yeah. It's like no shit, it doesn't play.
Do I remember
Then
like
I gotta go find my
Scarface
cleaning
that
solution to
thing.
spray it off.
I remember I did toothpaste on a disc one time and it worked. Like I was told like that was a
Toothpaste?
I've heard that.
Yeah,
it'll
those, like,
it'll
I've
like
heard of
fill
that.
in the
With a
crack the
toothbrush?
scratches
yeah. Like when you're trying
Brush
to
or just your finger, just like
just your finger, take toothpaste and like
And then
rub
wipe
on-
it off.
and then wipe it off, clean it up, whatever. But
it'll fill in the scratches
when you're when you're
or
old
something like that.
PS2 disc like that. Hey, there's like all those old
Remember-
release.
Was it the original PlayStation games that were black?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Were they black on the bottom?
Yep.
mm.
I just thought about that. I don't know why.
There were like records, like you know how records are black.
Oh,
with
the black,
groups and
yeah.
shit. Yeah. That was
Such a weird time.
it was.
Cause then like I remember I had a GameCube and the GameCube discs were like
Tiny.
that
But-
big.
We sound like our parents though. They had 8 tracks. They had fucking actual jukeboxes where that motherfucker actually did acrobats and flipped that CD or disc or 8-track into the
whoop,
slot, and then it would play.
I saw
Jeez.
another meme or like, maybe it was a TikTok or something where it was someone trying to drive. Like kids these days won't know the difficulty of trying to find like your CD. He's like driving with like something with the CD in his
Oh,
mouth, the
an
whole case
entire
of whole
book?
book of just CDs. He's trying to find everything.
Flipping through it while you're driving.
Right. It's how I can
You had your
multitask
disc
while I'm
with
driving.
all the songs wrote on it.
Yep.
I'm like that right now, trying to find fucking the movie for the kids.
Yeah.
Change
have
the
that problem.
movie.
Oh, another thing. I miss driving a stick.
Yeah,
They don't
me
make
too.
them hardly anymore.
You can still get
was-
'em, but they're
dude,
hard to find.
I could eat a sandwich, like smoke a cigarette, fucking drink my drink, and change the song with my knee, and like, I had that all figured out. Like, oh my god, I was so fluent with it. Like, damn.
Did you
Now
just push that clutch and hit the shifter with your elbow?
Yeah, now I got this automatic. I'm just like,
Doing nothing.
All right.
I guess I'll now, and then pretty soon we're gonna have an electric car that just drives, and then we're just gonna sit there two-handed with a burger, like, all right, this
I
is
don't
boring
trust
as
it.
shit. Oh, bang!
Right. I still won't
Uh,
trust it. Even we
I
get
don't either.
self-driving cars.
Well, even the recent power outages that have been going around recently, like, how are they expecting if they're shutting down the power right now? Why, like, if they're shutting down the power now, why would they think that we can just add electric cars onto the grid when it's not strong enough?
Are the electric cars powered by the grid? Or are they self?
Like,
To mean
Everybody-
charging.
everybody's on a
Uh.
grid, but like you add more electricity to what we can't handle already, then how is that going to work?
It's a question for AEP.
You know what I don't understand?
There's been
Let's
a
get an
lot of people
AEP rep on here now.
without power these past couple 90 degrees days. They just shut their power off, saying that they're part of the grid or whatever. They need to help the grid.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's crazy. How is that legal? Like, I don't get that. I didn't go through it, but I know people that
we
have.
need to talk to Bobby Dodds. Bobby Dodds went through the power outage.
Ooh.
There you go.
I have people like my sister didn't have power for 2 days. One of my friends just got his power back yesterday from Tuesday. So
I
there
was
What do you
Tuesday,
do
Wednesday,
about your
Thursday.
food?
they had a generator hooked up to their fridge.
You
Everybody
eat it
has
all real
that.
quick.
But then you're going through
cook it.
however much money in gas now too. Just trying to keep your food fucking cold.
everything.
It's shitty. Can't take warm showers.
I was lucky enough that our power's on, but my internet was out, and for whatever reason, my Verizon internet was not working.
Dude, my
At all.
fucking Verizon has been shit. Like just my cell phone service for like the
Yeah.
past 3 months or so.
Hmm.
Like dropping
not me.
calls. I don't have, no 5G. Like I've been getting
You live in
LTE
Ostrander now.
fucking longest time. No, but it was even like that when I was living in Delaware there before
Jeez.
that.
You gotta step your games up. They're just doing that just so you got to buy a new phone, buy the newest one.
I just got the new fucking phone.
Did you see?
I got the
Tesla-
new phone. It was like when I bought the new phones when the shit started happening.
Did you see Tesla is trying to come out with a phone now that's trying to compete with Apple?
Really?
Tesla. Yes. Look it up.
What else could-
I believe it.
I mean, yeah. I'm just not surprised about it. Definitely think they could do it.
Oh, here's a point I wanted to make. You know what
Nuts.
I don't understand, and I'm sure there's some science behind it that I don't understand. Why don't like Teslas have solar panels on the roof? Oop, I just
Because
kicked
they
my
want
cat.
you to buy a new battery.
Just
They
Just
cost-
kicked my
they
cat.
cost-
Well, like, I'm swinging my foot underneath the table, and my cat stepped in front of me, and I fucking kicked her. I think she was chasing my foot, and I didn't see her, and I just fucking whacked her. But like for real, like,
no
well,
animals.
like they
are
want to be
harmed
the
in
best.
making
Like, put solar panels on the roof, then you never have to charge it.
Yeah, but then they can't make their money because
Money, man.
they make them gas. I don't know.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know.
Yep.
I mean,
Ask
doesn't that make sense
Elon.
though?
Makes
Doesn't that
sense.
make sense?
Elon.
Ask
Put solar
Elon.
panels on the roof.
He bought Twitter. She can probably just
Can
ask
we
him
get
there
him
now.
on the average podcast? He wants to hunt Elon down and
Yeah. Give me some
get
shit.
a real conversation.
Yeah,
with
when
him.
you post this next time, just tag him in it. Maybe he'll respond.
That'd be cool.
What if that happened? Like, what if we had some
Man.
major person on here that just out of fucking nowhere just picked some random
I'd have a lot
guys
to
in
say.
Ohio, just like, yeah, I'll get on. Sure.
Some people do that.
Oh, okay.
Some people do that.
that.
I don't know what we do.
All
Like,
right.
what did we talk to Elon Musk about? You know,
Space.
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 Space. I don't know. His interviews, he's a weird guy. He knows some shit though.
He's a weird guy. Have you fucking talked to us? I'm just saying.
Yeah, you're
Touche.
right.
Touche. You got a point there.
dude's got like $100 billion though. I think it's like
He's the richest
They-
man in the world.
I think
He's
he's
a-
allowed to be weird.
Did you see he's on track to be possibly the first trillionaire? Yeah.
Trillionaire.
The first trillionaire. He's on track for
I
it.
believe it.
And it'd been like 2024, 25. He could possibly do it.
I mean, Jeff Bezos probably be there if you're gonna get divorced, right?
He's still he's still
Yeah.
the richest man, isn't he?
No.
This is
Elon
it's crazy. It's
Musk
like,
I think Musk is still.
is he now?
Yeah.
Well, it's
I think
like,
so.
you know what you could do?
I don't know for sure.
You could probably help out and pay for a lot of people's gas because gas prices are fucking too high. Why don't you put that money this way or groceries or
Or homeless
Oh.
people or
anything?
billion.
Just
You know,
helping them out.
throw a billion our
some-
way.
humanitarian shit.
I'll be cool with a bill.
Well, did you see?
It's
Musk was trying to
ridiculous,
buy
like-
Twitter for 44 billion, and then he doesn't want to buy it now because they don't want to give up a lot of their bot systems or whatever. I
Mm.
don't know. It was like getting into the infrastructure. So now it's like he's like backing out of it.
That's crazy.
Kind of weird. Yeah.
Saw that.
He's like, come on, give up the details. That's why I'm buying the company, and they're all just like, no, no, no.
No.
Go in here. We're trying to
Yeah.
rule the world, and you feed off us.
That's a no from me, dog.
Right.
Oh, Tyler was telling me it was Vince McMahon. Did you hear that shit about him?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tyler. So, you were telling me earlier.
He had like, so the other people in the company, I guess, like started digging into this fucking paper trail that Vince McMahon had a $3 million hush settlement with a former WWE employee. I forget what it said, but it was some stupid shit like the woman like had like a salary of like 80 grand or something at the beginning, and like after a year of working with him, like her fucking salary went up to like over 100,000. Like, obviously after they started fucking hooking up.
Start
And
going
this
up.
is like
then-
back in the 90s.
Oh yeah.
I don't know when, I don't know all the details, but yeah, but
So
now
that,
they're
like 80,000 is like
Sleazy motherfucker.
120,000 nowadays.
That's a lot of money back then. Yeah.
so
Yeah.
now, yeah, it's a $3
It's a good
million
salary.
settlement that they're investigating now. And then he was on he stepped down. He stepped down from CEO. Now his daughter's running it. And then he was on, they're making some big deal about him being on tonight on SmackDown. And then like I was just reading about it, and like he said like nothing about it. It was just, they said he was out in the ring, and then he came out to start the show and said, it's always a pleasure to be in front of all the fans or something, and then like walked off, and like that was it. Like didn't say anything else. Like that was it. That's
Just
it.
gonna sweep it under the rug.
This is SmackDown, and then he just walked off.
That's nuts. I mean, how big was the pay raise?
It was like probably almost double, probably what you want. I don't know. I can try and find.
I mean, would you hook up with Vince McMahon for double your pay raise?
No.
I would.
No.
Oh
No.
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 How much? Okay. Well, how much would it take?
Vince McMahon?
Hey, you just gotta do it one time, and you're making
Not a
millions.
chance. No. No.
For millions, you wouldn't do it, Mike?
Nope.
Well,
Millions.
let's try this though.
Okay.
What if your
Vince
boss was a
Vince-
female? Because I
What's my
mean, he is a guy, she was a female, so like reverse roles.
I don't know. Well,
See?
Oh, now it changes then, huh, Mike?
See, now it changes.
Now it changes. Mike's like,
mean,
I'll give it a
alright.
second thought.
Vince McMahon, though? No.
He is an old geezer
Right.
looking dude, but
Well,
All right.
again, this could have been
This could
20
be-
some years ago.
All right. So
You know?
do any of you guys have like a man, not a man crush, but like some dude?
Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah, all right. Rob bad. All right. Kevin's got it there.
Ryan Reynolds.
I'm going to say Hugh Jackman. Hugh Jackman's a fucking badass. Like one of those dudes, like, damn, I wish I could be you.
Well, that's what you're.
He's got a beautiful voice. He's fucking Wolverine. Like, what?
He's Australian.
Is he Australian?
He's Australian.
Yeah?
You say
No,
he had a beautiful voice, and you don't know he's Australian.
No. I thought it was like, no. I don't know. Just from what I've seen, but is there anybody else? All right.
Did
Tyler and
you?
Chris, no man crushes? No, but no dude that you're just like, you're that dude. I want to be like you.
You want to be like him?
Not like be like them, but like, you like them. No, you got it.
I mean, Thor, the dude, Chris Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Thor,
dude's
okay.
jacked. I mean,
Right?
He's a
Right?
beast.
You don't want to be the Rock, but you'd rather be him, right? They're both Jack.
The Rock though.
So it's not just being Jack.
Don't. I don't know. It's a different thing. It's like, yeah, Chris Hemsworth. I'll take him. Take Thor.
Okay.
I like Dwayne Johnson, but that dude's in fucking every movie.
He is.
Like they
Yeah.
just offer him a role. He's like, "Yep, Yep. Yep.
It's
Sure.
hard to do it anymore.
I'm gonna be in everything.
That's what you got to do, man. Flood the market.
Okay, Tyler, what's yours?
You gotta be more selective.
We all pick somebody.
Tyler's taking a drink of water. He's like, cool.
Yeah, think about this one.
He wants to Vince
Gate-
McMahon, but he knows we'll all make fun of
Gatorade.
him.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm not
This is a
really
weird
into
topic
guys.
that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I don't-
I'm saying like,
Nah, not really into
dudes,
guys. I don't
but
know.
not into them, but it's like, I don't know. You know, you see an attractive dude and you're just like, damn, how?
It's unfair. That's what it is.
I know.
I just
Get
look
off-
in the mirror.
like,
That's
what
all
the
I
hell?
do.
Damn it. Look in the
Oh,
mirror.
shit.
All right, Tyler. All right.
Did you guys see
doesn't wanna
what's
play.
his name?
No,
Doesn't
no.
wanna play that
He's
game.
one of his players like the game.
He is so avoidant.
I'll think about it. I just don't have an answer. I'll think
Oh,
about it. I'll let you
sure.
know
We'll
later
swing back
on
to it later.
the podcast.
Oh, we'll come back.
David Cockner.
Ted,
guys know-
Ted Hitchcock?
No, the guy from Anchorman, the bald guy.
Oh, yeah. What about him?
He got arrested in Ohio for a DUI.
Is it in Ohio?
There's the video of him and his arrest is and his sobriety test is online. You can watch it from the Ohio State Patrol.
Really?
Post the link below.
We can post it. So he flew in to Cincinnati, and he was in Cincinnati, and he got a car from Cincinnati, and he was going to West Virginia for a Comic-Con that he was gonna be at, and
Man,
he got pulled over from
what is he
Cincinnati
driving
going there.
himself?
I don't know. I don't understand this shit. Like,
Went and rented a car.
So-
or
And then
fly
just-
into fucking West Virginia. Like, why are you going to Cincinnati and then driving across, especially after drinking? He says he only had one beer, but they arrested him.
Oh, I'm
That's
sure,
probably
yeah.
cheaper.
But then they
Oh,
yeah.
followed him, you know, in the video, they're doing the pen tests for him for fucking 30 minutes, it seems like.
Have you watched Cops?
And he's like, they're like, just move your eyes, and he's like,
Been there.
I've never been there,
Ohio
thankfully.
Cops. Ohio Cops
But
are
yeah.
rich, man. I'm
so that
staying.
happened. This happened
There's a
2
few
days ago.
there's a few celebrities that's been arrested in Ohio.
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson was arrested in Columbus for
What?
it was a long time ago, like before he was a
Is he
actor.
from Ohio?
I don't think so. I forget why he was here. But he got, I think, drunk in public. Something like that. And then
That makes sense.
wasn't
Makes sense.
who's the black guy on Elf?
Oh,
I mean,
the
the store manager.
big guy.
Didn't he get
Oh,
arrested in
Bernie
the
Mac?
airport?
Yeah, no, not Bernie
No,
Mac.
not Bernie
the other
Mac.
guy. He was
I
one of
don't
the
know his name.
elves.
He
He was
wasn't-
Santa's.
Oh.
No.
Santa's. No, he was a store
No,
clerk
he was like the manager of the
of Macy's
Yeah.
or whatever it was.
I think he got arrested at
At Columbus Airport.
the airport for fighting or
He
something
Smack,
like that.
yeah, he
He
smacked the
was
shit out of some
mad.
dude.
Oh,
Something
the big guy.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I remember that. Yes, he did. I watched the video, dude. He beat the shit out of that fucking dude. He
Woody
did.
I
Harrelson
mean,
was
from-
arrested in Columbus in 82
82.
82.
at
Was it-
21 years old.
Was that right?
be-
Was it drunk in public? Drunk disorderly?
Woody was picked up by CPD for dancing in the street and resisted arrest when he attempted to flee from apprehending officers.
Nice.
It's in
disorderly
the
conduct.
street.
He just had to pay a fine.
Dude.
Did you like that?
I'm gonna blur
got-
that out.
I got shorts on. They're right
I'm
here.
gonna blur- It's gonna make it on YouTube.
I had a scratch. Hey, Mike,
It's gonna go on Pornhub
Going
now
f-
because you did
we're going
that.
full nude. Hey, we might get some more hits. You
We
never
might get
know.
Take what we can get.
If
man.
you need me to do it, I
Next
mean,
episode.
here we go.
Wait till 69 episodes.
And
Probably
now we have
Dang it.
that's what I'm gonna do. For a 69 episode, I'm just gonna stand here and my junk's just gonna be there for my face. That's it. Just my junk.
I'm sure,
We
I'm
all
sure
can-
everybody's gonna love that.
Hey, we can each trim like our bush or something, like trim our ball hair. like put a little hat, like.
And now we got OnlyFans.
Set up.
Hey, make us more money.
No one's gonna buy that.
Looking like a Squidward.
No one's gonna buy that.
Like a Squidward.
Your ball sack looks like Squidward. Oh my god.
Wow.
Wow.
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. So I guess kind of move on to that real quick. Not SpongeBob, but some shows that it's coming out. Did you guys see Beavis and Butthead Do the Universe is coming out on June 20,
Yeah.
June 23rd?
Exciting.
It's on
news.
Paramount, isn't it?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
How's that Paramount working out, Chris?
I've watched Sonic and I still haven't watched Halo 92.
I haven't watched Halo either.
I'm saying if Top Gun comes out, which I'm really hoping it does, I'm gonna watch that. But I'll watch Beavis and Butthead. When the kids aren't there, I'll watch it. Do you want to see?
Did you guys see the new South Park that's on there?
Yeah, I watched
No,
it.
I haven't watched it yet.
It's
River
very funny.
Wars or
They're
some shit. I
alright.
forget what the fuck it's called.
No, it's called it's like was it streaming
Street Maps, Map Wars, or Streaming Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah,
with the
Streaming Wars.
Yeah.
So keep talking, Tyler. You'll get it eventually.
Got it.
I wasn't sure what it was. I was just wait. I was waiting for you to hit it, and I would have caught it.
Actually, we got it.
Streaming Wars.
Stream Wars, yes.
That was good.
It was good, but I don't know.
Also, on Netflix, my kids, I love it. I want to be on the show so bad, but Floor's
Lava.
season 2 is on.
I haven't seen the season 2 yet.
Hey, I mean, we got 4. Do they do 4s? They do 3s.
Threes.
No.
Threes.
I've had a bunion the size of a golf ball, man.
Oh, Mikey's out.
It hurts.
So Mike's out. Cool.
Right.
3.
All
There we go.
right, we got 3. Let's go.
I jump on a vertical or an angle.
Trios.
Man, broken foot.
Mike's like, I got a bunny in the size of a softball. I can't do this, guys. I'm out.
Nope.
We call him Paul.
But yeah, I want to. That's something I think I could easily beat. Easily,
You know what would be cool if they did, if like someplace had something like that set up,
we could do it, guys.
Yeah, it's
like
fun.
we gotta buy a
like
pool.
as a business.
Yeah,
Urban
Buy a
Air.
pool.
make a pool
Urban
and do
Air.
it.
Like you pay your money and you guys go do your Floor's Lava.
Right?
That'd be dope.
It's
can
not
do
as
it.
fun unless you're on TV.
True.
I think it still would be fun.
We'll put some cameras up. Watch people bust their faces. Gotta
These are
sign a waiver.
qualifiers.
We're GoPros.
Got to sign a waiver because every time they jump and it's too far, they smack the face in the fucking couch or whatever it is out there.
Yeah.
I've seen some fucked up shit them guys do. Like, ugh,
It'd be so much fun.
it would be.
So,
I might watch that after this. Actually, it's
So,
fun to
like-
watch, but like I can usually only watch a few episodes because like
Yeah, it's all the
after a
same
while,
shit.
it's like it's all the same. Yeah.
it is. It just you start rooting for people or root against them because they're douchebags. Like I hope you fucking just smack
Yeah.
your face on that surfboard.
Like
whatever
you're
it
not
is.
gonna make that. You're
Yeah,
not
you're
gonna make that. No
that
fucking
jump.
way.
What was the Japanese or Japanese version of the
MXC
yeah, that show is fucking awesome.
Most Extreme Elimination Challenge.
I don't
That
know
was
if that's
pretty
what the
good, too.
guys were actually saying when they
Baba
were saying it
Gadoosh.
or not, but
Yeah, man. I could do it.
Yeah.
No big deal.
How many times have you seen people's spines go the wrong way?
Doing scorpions.
You can do
yeah.
it once.
How about ridiculousness? I could do
Who
it.
hasn't? It's on there 24/7. That's all it is now.
I know.
MTV
all
is
MTV has.
ridiculous now. That's it.
Well, I saw like they're doing another Jersey Shore, but a whole different group of
Yeah.
kids, but it's not Jersey Shore. I don't know. It's a whole, it's some lake, whatever. Do exact same bullshit. Different people.
Lake.
They do this. They
Yeah.
do this every couple years.
It's like, is there people still watching that?
Laguna Beach started it.
My
Yeah.
wife.
Your wife watches it? Does she? Because I was wondering, like back
We
in the
still watch
day,
Jersey Shore.
when Jersey Shore came out, Like when it first came out,
Mhm.
it was huge. And like I remember we had like watch parties at people's houses to watch it. Are people still doing that now to these shows? Because
No.
No, people aren't that
Are we just
Well, I
old?
don't know.
Probably
don't do that.
Bachelor and Bachelorette, I'd imagine, because
What?
people are fucking.
Watch it. Like, what do you mean,
Weird.
like watch parties? Oh yeah, people still do
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, that show's awesome though. You don't watch Bachelor,
No.
dude?
Motherfucker.
I've talked about
Watching Sex in the City.
Yeah, you
watch
want to say
The Bachelor and the Bachelorette is so it's funny to watch because literally the guy will make out with one chick and then 2 minutes later making out with a whole nother one, and then they don't give a fuck. They're like, oh, yeah, it's part of it.
Yeah,
They're like,
I get so irritated.
That's my future
Do that
husband.
shit in
He'll
real
come back.
life.
right? They're like, oh,
That's
you
what-
did.
I
You
get
did
so
make out with her?
irritated with my wife because she loves all these shows.
Yeah.
Like she loves this shit. Like she will not miss an episode. Yet she is completely against everything that they're fucking doing. Like, how do you love this? Like, how is this your favorite show, but you like don't stand for any of this? Like, that's so fucking irritating to me.
That's like watching football and be like, I don't condone violence.
Like Sister Wives. Like Sister Wives and shit. Like she watches this shit out of that stuff.
It's
Like, this
reading
dude has
those
4
magazines
wives.
in the checkout aisle.
yeah.
Jeez. Like, oh, really?
It's all trash TV, but it what's get you. It gets
Right.
you. Makes
What?
you want to watch more. Like I
For the like Love After Lockup and shit. Like, are you serious?
90 Day Fiance. Those ones are
Yep,
funny.
that one too.
Those are funny. It's because it's like you're like the common sense and you're like, it's not gonna fucking work. Like, it's not, like,
Never.
come on. You just 90 days.
Sitting there
You just
waiting
met
for
this
that
person.
fail. Come on.
You're
Come
like-
on. Come on.
I fucking
Or
told
the-
you.
The Russian-
I knew it. Yeah, right.
The mail order bride shows.
Yeah.
Oh, some of those were
You,
creepy.
you can always
man.
tell the
Oh.
chicks too who are just trying to get their green card.
Yeah, they're just like sitting there like, yeah.
Like you're a total fucking bitch.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, why didn't you love me?
It's like a smoking hot like 10 that
Yeah.
just met this old dude or this ugly dude. You're like, there's no way you're in it for
Right? Big old fat
Ow.
roll of coins. Like,
Yep.
Like she just left your house to go hang out with this party of fucking dudes. Like,
She loves me though.
yeah, she does me. Here's $10,000.
Yeah. That's funny. Anyways, so what you guys been up to this week? Anything special happened to you? Besides your power going out?
Did you guys lose power?
I got a story, but
I didn't lose
don't
power.
know-
I know a lot of
don't
people
know
that did,
if
but
I'll
I didn't.
You got a story about what?
I said I don't know when you want me to tell it. It's a little depressing.
Hmm.
And if we'll save it for the end, you
Oh.
want to do it now so we can pick up after it. You let me know.
Do we want it on the podcast? Do we even want it on? If it's that depressing?
We're gonna get a vote.
I think I know what it is.
Oh yeah. Nah, you don't know what it is.
She's pregnant again.
Not that one. It's something else.
Not that one.
But we can talk about that too. No. She's not pregnant. She's all fixed up.
That's it. He officially announced it on the podcast. She is pregnant. He's going kid number 5. Kid number 5. He
I
now
guess-
has
I guess I got 2 depressing
adoption
stories.
program.
2 depressing stories.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Oh no!
She
All right,
started
lay it
off-
on us, man.
Well, I thought
One
it was
was-
gonna be Sonic.
One was my dog dying. Yeah, Sonic.
Yeah.
That was not fun. But
How old was he?
11.
11. Yeah.
His kidneys, like they just failed on him, and they were like we went to. I feel bad because we went to Cedar Point on Thursday night. Got back Friday. He was all right, but then Friday night, like he kept on like trying to throw up all night. And then Saturday,
Mm.
we had baseball. He was all right in the morning, and we came back, and he was just like fucking out of it. Took him outside, set him down, and he was just like fucking sitting there and like didn't even do anything. And then he just, after a couple minutes, he just laid down. And then like after that, like he would just lay down on his side and like wouldn't do anything. And that's when I was like, look at Kelly, and I was like, we got to take him into the vet and see what the fuck's going on. I was like, I pretty much know it's probably the end of the road for him, but we
Yeah.
could try and see if we could do something for him. But it was
Tough on him.
Well, it did some. I mean, the doctor was, or the vet was pretty much like telling us, like his kidneys is failing, like you can tell.
Yeah.
So we did a blood test just to make sure. Then he came back in, and he's like, if I was you, he's like, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't go any further. He's like, but we could give him IVs and shit, and he could last like 5 weeks or something. But he's like, that's going to cost like fucking $2,000. He's like, if it was me personally, I would just put him down. He's like, but that's up to you. But then we
thanks, doc.
Yeah. So then that's we're sitting there,
5 weeks?
fucking, we're sitting there, just like me and Kelly just sitting there staring at each other, like crying in and out, with 10-20 minutes or whatever, and then it's just like neither one of us want to say it, but of course we both know what we have to do.
Yeah.
So we put him down, and then Marley and Presley came with us because they wanted to come.
Oh.
And so I asked Marley, because he was he was like the first child for and I asked him if he wanted to bring him home, or if he wanted to have him cremated, and then he put him in the box and whatever. And he was like, no, we'll bring him home. So we brought him home and dug a hole in the backyard, put him back there.
Right.
But I mean, I don't know, man. It's so weird, because every night since, like, we've put him in the backyard, like the two oldest boys, and I guess and Presley will go like every night. They go back there, and they'll go out there and they'll tell him good night. And Marley and Xander have been taking it the worst. They're better now, but like there for like the first couple of days, I mean, they were just fucking just randomly crying. And then I don't know if Marley did it tonight, but like all week, every night he'd go out there and he would just lay in the grass, like at the spot like where we buried him at, and he would just fucking lay.
Damn, dude.
For like an hour.
God, pull my
But yeah.
heartstrings, man. I'm gonna start crying. Damn.
But yeah, I mean, we're all
Oh,
another
shit, like, God damn, motherfucker.
go give my dog a hug real quick. I'll be right back.
but the one point that we just, I mean, it really, we're laying there before we buried him, and we had him like wrapped up in a blanket, and like we took him out of the blanket and laid him there, and Presley, our little girl, fucking unwraps him, right? And he's laying there, he's already dead. And she fucking unwraps him and just lays on the blanket next to him. And I'm like, man. But yeah, we're all good now. It's all good.
That's
do it early. I mean, I guess.
Yeah, my dog Zoe, she's
that's
11. She's good up their
Nothing to
age.
deal
So I
with.
mean, it's only a matter of time. I was just sitting. I had a not conversation, but I was like, what I'm gonna do? Do I have to? When she probably does go, she's probably the best dog I've ever had, and when she's been with the family longer than the boys. Obviously, grew up with all them, so it's like.
That's how Sonic was. We got him like after we found out we were pregnant with Marley. We were like, well, I guess we'll start with a dog. Like we're gonna have to do it anyway, right? But
I'm sorry, buddy.
It's tough, man. It's all good. It's life. It is what it is.
Fortunately, yeah. That's a weird thing.
And then I'll just go ahead and finish the other depressing story for the day. But so I got the call. I had to go up to Cincinnati today to check out. They got not Cincinnati, Cleveland.
Yeah, don't ever get those confused again.
East. I had to go to East Cleveland. But so they had like inch and 3/4 inch hail.
Damn.
We went up, and the rep that we have up there, I got up there, met up with him, and he's like, I already checked out some of the places. There wasn't many places up there because I deal with the multifamily shit, like the apartment complexes, nursing homes, condos, that like the bigger type of like big ass roofs.
right. Yeah.
So we went to a few places, nothing there, and then we ended up at a nursing home or I don't know. It's a nursing home, I guess. Whatever. Pull up, right, and there's fucking like 3 or 4 sheriff's cars. Go in, and there's fucking ambulance, police, or ambulance, and a fire truck. And we sit there, we're trying to look at the roof. There's some blow off, so I'm taking pictures of that. And we walk over to the side, and there's fucking caution tape like on the side of the building,
Uh-oh.
like off in like this little wooded area with like another 3 or 4 cars. And I'm like, well, I forgot to mention when we first rolled up, right? There's this fucking lady laying in the middle of the parking lot, crying and yelling like hysterically, while these other 2 ladies are like fucking holding her. But so we got done, and we're like, I guess we're not going to be able to do anything here today, you know. And then this nurse, this employee from the nursing home comes out, and she's walking, and she's like, is there a blue Corolla over there? And we're like, yeah. She's like, we're like, it's right here on the other side of our truck. And she's like, okay. She's like, I had to move it after somebody else moved my car, so I didn't know where it was. Like after this whole thing happened, and I looked at her, and I was like, I'm like, what exactly happened? So she's like, well, she's like, you didn't hear it from me or anything, but you know, she's like, you could tell, like,
sort of story,
right?
Yeah, she was like all fucking stressed out and shit, and like, she's like, one of our employees shot themselves, and I was like, what?
Wow.
Okay. Wow. So then she like went and she like got in her car. And then she opened back up her car, and she came back out, and she was like, oh, I'm sorry. She's like, I apologize. She's like, she's like, she's like, this is a really nice area, or, you know, this is a safe place. There's nothing else is going to happen. She was like, this person was just dealing with some mental stuff. And like, she was like, I'm sorry if I came off like as a bitch or whatever. And I'm like, no, I'm like, deal. Like, you're like, do you need a hug? Like, you know, like,
can I get you a
But yeah, dude, that was rough too for me, you know, with all of, I mean, I've had multiple friends with suicide issues. So check with your friends, check in on your friends, make sure everybody's good.
True.
Yeah.
That was
hug your
a
dog.
rough ride home. Hug your dog.
Hug your dog. Check in your friends. Hug your friends. Wow. Well, that's one way to end the podcast. Doesn't have to be all. It's not
all rainbows and sunshine.
Oh shit. Well,
right.
That being said, happy Father's Day to you guys, because I'm pretty sure this ain't gonna be out on the time. Hope you guys have a good Father's Day.
Yeah.
Like you said, call your friends, call your parents, tell them you love them, hug your dog. We love you guys. You guys say anything else? No. Kevin? Tyler?
Nope.
Mikey?
Evan's ready for bed.
Kevin?
Man, I've been up a long time. It's almost midnight. Tyler.
Gotta blame Tyler. These podcasts getting later and later.
Tired, bro. These damn kids.
Kids, bro. Kids. All right. Well, we're gonna finish there. Love you guys. We're out. Peace.
Peace.
Did I give it a shot here?
Get this shot.
Please. Not good.
I'm so glad I didn't hit the button yet.
Damn it. That's it. Yeah, you know. Shaka, bro.
Shaka laka.
We're out. Peace.